All right, I'm on hole number 7 of the Redwood Cup. I'm in Monday's practice round in the rookie division in my 99 account. Low level clubs. And I need to be less than -8. -8 or less. And I'm at -2, so I've got room here that I can be aggressive on the last 3 holes. All right, good. Not that it's really going to make that big of a difference with this account, but I can be aggressive on the last 3 holes. What do we got here? There's that hole. All right. I'm trying to just bleed it out. I'm going to see what my extra mile can do. I know with a Titan, I should be able to get somewhere out into this zone right here. Should be able to get somewhere out into this zone with max OP. Trying to bleed it through on this side. Your trajectory line is going like this. So like the obvious spot is to try and get over here, but you've got to, unless you've got a bigger power ball where you don't have to do any overpower, you really have to hit it perfect. I mean, your only shot's to hit it perfect. If you hit it great to the right, you're going to end up in the sand. You hit it great to the left, you could end up over here in a bad spot. If you're going this direction right here, at least you've given yourself a little bit wider angle. If you catch it great to the left or the right, you still might hit the rough and bleed out and still end up in the fairway. The other thing about going to the right is that the rough over here is deeper. This is the shallow spot. So as you're coming through, this is the angle that you want to be doing so that you're getting enough that you can try and bleed it out here in front. But it's definitely going to be a max OP shot unless you bring out a bigger ball or you have a bigger club. The deal is, don't worry about your clubs. Play to the clubs that you have and try and play to your club strengths. I guarantee you, if you go out into these tournaments and you play to the minimum score in this tournament, every tournament's -12. And we want to try and pick up one of the par 4s, at least one. If you've got upper developed clubs, or you have bigger balls. So you could have lower developed clubs and a ball inventory, and you can get the same stuff done that somebody can get done with upper developed clubs. They just have a little bit better run in on some of these holes as far as ball guide. But the deal is if you go out there and play consistent and you shoot a -12, -13, you end up with a -24, -26, you're going to end up in your bracket ahead of a bunch of people that have better clubs than you because they weren't playing to their club's advantage. So the deal is recognizing what your club's advantages are and going for those. There's not a lot of holes that I see in this tournament that focus on short iron. And when you've got lower developed clubs, think about where you've got advantages or where you can keep up with the Joneses. You can keep up with the Joneses with a short iron, with a Kingfisher. You can keep up with wedge shots. Not counting these, but because your recovery clubs blow. I don't care how good a Malibu is. Distance is the key. Bigger is better. Where we get killed is on these clubs right here, and we do have some options with long iron. We can bring out a backbone, and so we can get a little bit up there. But usually where we get killed with lower developed clubs and where we have to compensate with a bigger ball is on driver and wood. I got a Titan pick. And this tournament right here focuses on driver and wood. So this is one of those tournaments that if you've got lower developed stuff, you can compensate for that by bringing out a bigger ball. And if you don't have a bigger ball inventory, like I don't have a bigger ball inventory, then what you have to do is you have to play smart to your clubs. And you will end up higher up in your bracket than people that have much better clubs than you. What I find funny about people, because it's the big thing in the community, everybody's like, one of the things is like, well, that guy had better clubs than me, or that player had better clubs than me. If Playdemic went, hey, today we're going to give everybody a treat, and we're going to give every single person in the game a maxed out set of clubs for one day, all those people that are crappy players would still be crappy players. Now, a lot of you who know how to use the win ring method, you have the force behind you, you would be digging it. You'd know why you want to have better clubs. But the mass majority of the people that are playing the game, especially the ones that bitch the loudest, would still be getting their butt kicked. I am not interested in laying up on this. I may have crappy recovery clubs in this account, but I got recovery clubs that can get me up from over there. So as long as I don't end up in the trees way back here, I'm fine. The wind's pushing me 4-3, and I'm gonna land 4-3, and I'm gonna do a little bit of an over adjustment. So I'm gonna do about that much. It one ring great on the outside. As long as I miss that tree, I'll be fine. And I hit it. I hit that lower branch. And I'm in my, I might be in my wedge range from right there. Do I even have my wedge numbers with me? Do I even have my club numbers with me? I don't even think I have my club numbers with me. I'm going to have to shoot this totally blind. And I don't even have my numbers with me. I have no idea. Hold on, let me look and see if I have them. I do have them. Fireflies, 2.0 per ring. Kingfisher. Okay, there's min. There's max. I'm about mid club, so it's 2.1 per ring. I'll put just a titch of backspin on. Let me get right up on the cup. It's 2.1 per ring, and I got a 2.2. So there's 2.1. There's 2.2. That's probably an overpull. Hitting it perfect. Short iron in the cup. Woo! That short iron, that Kingfisher, when I first started playing, the first time I came up, I didn't play my Kingfisher, but when I went back and started this 99 account, I had, number one, I had a resource that I didn't have when I first started playing, and that was the Golf Clash Notebook. Golf Clash Notebook didn't come out until the game had been out for a year, and so we didn't know what the clubs were going to look like. But going back and looking at those clubs, it's like, wow, that's a really cool club. That club's got some stuff that I didn't realize how important accuracy was. And ball guide, you're looking at certain numbers on clubs, and on some clubs, we're looking at the wrong numbers. And so with the short iron, ball guide and accuracy because that's your money club, especially in a lot of one-on-one stuff. So you can get it done with the short iron, even if you got lower developed stuff. All right, that was hole number 7 of the Redwood Cup and Monday's practice round in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.